What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name?
DNA of King James, kin of St. Michael. Polygamous minded, 7 wives on ridiculous timing. They always share the same title. That be the talk. That's foul like a stop in Frisk, New York. At 20, I said I better quit by 30 than by 30. I thought by 40 rapping is corny. How wrong was I? Never would have thought that 50 new songs by Nas would be hard to lie. I leave them scared like when they hear their name called, but ain't nobody there. The definition of my name probably started where I rode the E-train, fingers covered in ink stains. Writing was like an escape excited, leave the beat flame. It was Rod, Kane, Coogee, and Chris. Few names like Cool James, Face, Cube, and Rick. That was musically sick, successful and unnatural. I throw they songs in a cyanide capsule. The truth is poison to any fraud. Demigod, rocking suits and shoes, going against any odds. How could you hate me? I survived the 80s, the D's, the trauma, embalming fluid and lace. Inhale fumes from a stove up to shows booked up. I chose to take the world over. Look up.
What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name?
Hey yo, 30 years later, Illmatic was dropped. Yeah, man, what the am I doing?
Hey yo, Prince, chill. I got the rhymes, you got the beats.
Alright.
30 years later, we back in the streets, we back in the lab.
Alright then. Let's go, Nas.
It's time. It's album time. Yeah.
It's time.
It's time. Black is time.
Premiere album still gonna happen.
the Ohio, the Allegheny, and the Monongahela River, and welcome you to Acrisure Stadium on the North Shore of Pittsburgh, the home of the Steelers. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Indianapolis Colts and the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Please welcome your 2025 Pittsburgh Steelers.
On the visiting sideline, there's head coach Shane Steichen. His team looking for a second straight victory after the win a week ago. On the other side, the Steelers head coach. His guys come in off what he described as a strong week of practice, looking to put one in the win column in front of these home fans. Mike Tirico next to the great tight end, Greg Olsen. Glad you are joining us for this one. Off we go from the Steel City. He'll get across the 20, knock him down to 23-yard line. Well, here come the Steelers, and that's the sight that looks odd, but people were looking to see after keeping us waiting all spring. Year 21 in the league for Aaron Rodgers, his first as the Steelers quarterback.
It was pretty clear after sitting down with him earlier in the week that he was just not satisfied with last week's performance. And while he was so clear, he's like, listen, I am thrilled that we won the game. He goes, I understand if we want to continue to stack up wins, I need to be better. And it starts with protecting the ball. So back to basics this week in practice, trusting what he sees, relying on his understanding of the offense. If all those things come together, I think we'll see a better performance out of him today.
And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
We met with these coaches during the week, Mike. They told us the emphasis this week about getting the run game going early, and we see it here. Nice first play pickup, fresh set of downs.
They'll stay on the ground with Warren. And he'll take this up past the 40, pick up a 5. There you get a look at his numbers on the ground a week ago as a part of their victory. From the 42-yard line, here's second down and 5. Once again, it's Warren. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to third down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal.
The blitz overwhelms the offensive line, and down he goes. Chad Muma, he's in there to drop him, and it leads to fourth down. A fair catch signaled and taken at about the 18-yard line. Out come the Colts, and they are led by their big quarterback who's trying to find his way in the NFL. Year 3 for Anthony Richardson out of Florida.
Really solid all-around performance last week, Mike, and I think the biggest factor that led to the win is his ability to continue to protect the football. He executed the offense, ran it exactly how they designed all week in practice. Now, it might not have been earth-shattering performance statistically. They got the win. He can continue to play that style of ball. It's going to be a tough group to match up with. So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
He'll step up and run, and he'll be taken down just shy of the 30. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a first down. Here's first and 10.
And the Colts first down.
From the gun, Richardson moving to his left. He'll take off again. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
Richardson.
Taking advantage of the room to run, a gain of 19 on the scramble.
Colts first down. First and 10 at the 49.
Hey! Richardson will give it to Taylor. He'll get this to about midfield. There to make the stop, the All-Pro T.J. Watt.
A gain of 2. Brings up second and 8 at the 50-yard line.
Yeah, I miss you, Justin. Sending love from my Facebook person. Ground control with a soul like Cole.
Ready, set. Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's second and 8. Out of the shotgun, Richardson. Completing this one to Downs. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
19 Tigers. Here we go.
They'll run on first down with Taylor. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. From the 32-yard line now, here's second and a yard. They go right back to Taylor. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Now it appears we've got a Steeler injured on that play. So they move inside the 20, first and 10 at the 18. On first down, they'll stay with Taylor on the ground. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's second down. Now Richardson. And this one is caught by Pierce. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. They'll look to pick this up third and a yard.
Brings up third and 1.
Off the zone read, this is Richardson. And he's not going to get the first down. They met him, brought him down in the backfield on third and short.
Clearly the play caller here is thinking that the defense is going to be completely zoned in on stopping the running back, thinking he can catch them off guard with the quarterback keep. The defense was prepared for both guys, and they now force fourth down.
A 30-yard attempt.
Piñeiro's kick is good. And the Colts are out to an early 3-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Johnson now to return. Now an opening past the 30. And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return. Steelers offense and their running back, Jaylen Warren, set to take over once more. We show you the NFL leaders in rushing touchdowns. As you can see, he's right up there among the best in the league. And not much there. Good defense, held to no gain.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. Flush to his right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
And that is incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on third down? It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up fourth down.
That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. They'll start this on the ground. It's Taylor. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. An injured player on the field, and it's the running back, Jonathan Taylor. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. 3rd and long. Here's Richardson. He gets this one complete to Pittman. That's well done as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
At the 37-yard line.
Panthers 60. Panthers 10. Throws here down the field. Will fall incomplete.
This offense is doing everything they can to quiet this crowd, and even though they missed on that long attempt, at least it sets the tone that they're going to continue to attack. They can come up with a completion on one of those downfield passes. It's going to go a long way to settle on themselves into this game.
He'll work his way forward for about 3 yards. Juan Thornhill up from his secondary spot to make the play. They need to get it to the 27. This is 3rd down.
Here we go.
Throwing, Richardson. Open man, left side. He's got it. 11 yards for number 11. And a 1st down. 1st and 10.
And the Colts, 1st down. A gain of 11 on the play. 1st down, Indianapolis.
Look wide. Get this one complete. It's going to be 1st and goal coming up. Tackle made at the 5-yard line. So just a lone field goal in the 1st quarter of play.
1st and goal.
It's the Colts out to the early lead. And we're back to the Steel City after this. The Colts with the football to start this 2nd quarter. And nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all. Now, here's 2nd and goal as we are ready to get back underway. And he is going the wrong way. Tackled back at the 7.
And now with that stop on 2nd and goal, the defense really flips the advantage to their own favor. 3rd and goal from this length. I think now they can play a lot more pass-heavy defense and not be so concerned with the run game.
The Steelers think they've got one, and they do. In the pocket, looking to throw the ball, but the defense was looking right at the ball. They knock it away and come up with the turnover.
Mike, we see so often a quarterback is so focused, keeping his eyes down the field, looking for one of his receivers to work himself free, that they lose track of where the defenders are. I think that's exactly what happened here. The defender closed on him quicker than he might have thought. Knocks the ball loose, creating the takeaway.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Second down, they need 3. They'll run the draw with Warren. They'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
Down behind the line of scrimmage.
Anytime you run a draw, you're hoping the linebacker reads pass and starts dropping into his pass coverage. That's what creates space for your running back to get going. Well, not this time. The linebacker saw it from the jump. He's able to penetrate in the backfield and take the runner down for a loss.
And he's taken down up past the 35. That's number 40 on the season for him. So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. A run up the middle with Warren. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. From the 43, here's 2nd and 5.
At the 43-yard line.
Here's a handoff to Warren. Good running there. Getting close to midfield. Let's mark him there. And a 1st down.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good runner. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs. maintain possession and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points. Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
Here's a screen set up for Warren. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
3rd and short yardage, it's Rodgers. Metcalf pulls in that one. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. And that is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision. They'll try to sneak it here. And he's going to have the Steelers' 1st down. As they manage to convert, that'll keep this drive alive.
Steelers 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
On the handoff, this is Warren. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Now it appears we've got a Steeler injured on that play. The training staff going to look, and we'll step out for a moment. Ball on the 35. Here comes a 2nd and 5. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down. Now it appears we've got a Steeler injured on that play. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. 3rd down, 3 to go. From the shotgun, it's A-Rod. That'll be caught. It's Metcalf. That's 2 catches on this drive. This one for 10 yards and a 1st down.
It's like a textbook, methodical, efficient NFL drive. 4 for 4 throwing the ball, mixing in some run. You're just marching the ball downfield at your will, and they get a fresh set of downs now to see if they can convert this nice drive into some points.
Play fake. It's Rodgers. This is caught at the 2. Looking for the pylon, but the official right there is going to mark them out of bounds at the 1-yard line.
Steelers 1st down. 1st down and goal to go.
Warren trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. One more time with Warren. And this one ruined quickly. Take him back to the 5-yard line.
I think this is one of those cases, Mike, where simple is better than creative. They try to get fancy, and not only do they not get the ball into the end zone, they don't even get the ball back to the original line of scrimmage. We're going to see here, this could end up costing them 6 points.
And he will score! Jalen Warren, touchdown Steelers. That touchdown, number 11 on the year. Chris Boswell on for the point after. He's got it. And the Steelers move out to a 7-3 lead.
The score, Steelers 7, Colts 3. Chris Boswell, the kickoff.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. Ashton Doolin now to return it. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The Colts offense and Anthony Richardson getting ready for their next drive. And he continues to be a nightmare for teams trying to defend in the red zone. Look at this graphic. 2nd in the NFL in terms of rushing touchdowns by a QB. They'll go play action. It's Richardson. Go left side, but that's going to be incomplete.
And when you look down the field, Mike, there's just really nobody creating any real separation. And instead, he tries to give one of his guys a 50-50 contested catch opportunity, but with the coverage as tight as it was, it just falls incomplete.
The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Joey Porter Jr., just like his old man used to do it. Works his way in to record the sack.
When you can bring cornerbacks on pressure, man, that changes everything for the defensive play caller. Offenses spend all week worrying about linebackers, defensive linemen. How are they going to protect the quarterback? But when you can time up a secondary pressure like this, man, oftentimes there's no answer for it.
He'll try to run for it. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. I believe the Colts were in there to retain possession, yes. Indianapolis will hold on to the football. So that'll bring up fourth down. That'll bring on Rigoberto Sanchez to punt. Here's Kent to return. And it'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10. From the gun, Rodgers. Metcalf reels it in on the right side. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5.
At the 40-yard line.
They'll run straight ahead with Warren. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. It's a pickup of 12. Good for a Steeler first down.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense. The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts. Clock will stop just under 30 seconds to go in this second quarter.
At the 38-yard line.
They'll come up here first and 10.
319! 50!
Off the play fake, Rodgers. Out to his right, taking a shot downfield for Smith.
All right, so the ball falls incomplete, but I think what it does now, Mike, is it allows you to stop the clock, get in the huddle, take a deep breath, and now your play caller has to give you the best play. Go get points here before the half and try to build something going into halftime.
Second and 10. To the air once more, it's Rodgers. He'll take a shot here, back to the end zone. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion.
Brings up a third down and 10 yards to go.
319! Inside!
On third down, Rodgers. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throw away. JT Tuimoloau. He's pinned to drop him for a sack, and that will bring up fourth down.
All right, Mike, thanks very much.
And hold that thought. Let's get right back to it. We are ready for the third quarter. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. On play action, Richardson. And that's going to be picked by Jalen Ramsey. And the Steelers have excellent field position as they take over right at midfield.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at the 50-yard line.
All right, Mike, you know me. I tend to be an offensive guy, so if we're taking a big shot to start this half, I'm thinking touchdown. but rather we go interception to begin the second half. Now, still an exciting play. I think we're going to see both sides willing to continue to take these risks, take these chances throughout the rest of this second half.
A first down throw from Rodgers. This one complete to Washington. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. A pickup of 12 yards. That's a Steeler first down.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
On first and 10, it's Warren. That's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3.
From the 31, here's second and 3. On second down, Warren. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Call it a gain of 13. Good for a Steeler first down.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
And he'll take this down to the 2-yard line, but they are in business. First and goal coming up.
Another Steelers first down. First and goal at the 2-yard line.
They'll run to Smith. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Donu Smith. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Boswell now for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Steelers extend their advantage to 14-3. Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. Anthony Gould now to return. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal.
They'll hand this one off to Goodson. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. They'll try again. It's second and 10.
Brings up second and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Off the play fake, it's Richardson. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. It is third and 10. To throw, it's Richardson. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down. The Colts about to kick this one away as he's on to punt for the second time. Going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. The Steelers offense and their running back Jaylen Warren set to take over once more. Going to be looking to possibly push this to a 3-score advantage. Work to do on this drive. First and 10. On the ground, it's Warren to start the drive. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
And this is just more of the same, picking up exactly where he left off in the first half. And these numbers, Mike, as you see him, they just pop out at you. I mean, he has been the driving force of this offense from the very start.
Once again, it's Warren. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 7. They'll stay on the ground with Warren. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, if that. But there is a flag on the field, and that is in the area where usually someone was held. Broderick Jones, the former first-round pick, guilty that time. Rodgers now. Rolling right. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there. Separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
For whatever reason, when the ball was in the air, Mike, it seemed to me like he was almost having a little trouble tracking it. I'm not sure if that's what allowed the defender to catch back up, but ultimately it was the contact at the catch point that causes the incomplete, and now it's going to bring up 3rd and real long.
3rd and long for Rodgers. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. And the Colts are going to take over just shy of midfield. A carry here for Goodson. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll go again here with Goodson. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
Here comes 3rd and 6. In motion is Warren. On 3rd down. They'll set up to throw. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down?
Brings up 4th down and less than a yard.
They'll try and run for it. And he is going to have a Colts 1st down as he pushes forward for a couple on 4th and inches.
That's good. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
On the give, it's Goodson. And he's going to struggle to get back to the line. Maybe a yard. Cameron Hayward, the former All-Pro in on the tackle. From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 9.
Come on.
From the gun, Richardson. That one complete to Pierce. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. Well, a chance to get right back in it here. 1st down and goal.
1st and goal.
Out of shotgun, Richardson. That is caught by the tight end, Tyler Warren. Touchdown, Colts. For Warren, he had 25 touchdowns during his Penn State days. That's his 1st in the NFL. And he cannot get in. The try for 2 comes up empty, so unable to get within a field goal. The difference remains 5. This taken in at the 8-yard line. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he brings this back all the way to midfield. Here comes the Pittsburgh offense now, heading back onto the field. They'll start with great field position, right at midfield with a 1st down. They run out of the gun with Warren. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
2 yards on 2nd. It's 2nd
Rodgers to throw. Oh, he's going to be bottled up Michigan man, Quiddy, hey, he's able to force the big loss on the sack, and it sets up 3rd and long. Working out of the gun, it's Rogers, and that is incomplete.
I understand it's 3rd down, but the quarterback's trying to make a play, Mike, but if you're going to make a dangerous throw on 3rd down, and you're going to force the ball into tight coverage, at least do it past the sticks. Try to pick up that 1st down and maintain possession. He tries to thread the needle. Ball falls incomplete, and now brings up 4th down.
The Colts take over 1st and 10
Run the stick.
at their own 16-yard line.
A run, and this is Goodson. And the woes in the running game continue. They're going to subtract yards there. A loss on the play. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. A dive and a catch. Incredible. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a 1st down. On the ground, it's Goodson. Oh, a loose football. But this is taken in by a teammate. So we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. From the 33, here's 2nd down and 9. Richardson. Forced out left.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold him to just a short gain.
From the gun on 3rd down, Richardson. He's got his tight end. That's Warren. And he will score. Tyler Warren. Touchdown, Colts. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Richardson, a little to throw. And that is incomplete. They get the touchdown, take the lead, but it remains a 1-point game. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Steelers offense getting set to get back to work. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground with Warren. Room to run at the 40. And they're finally going to bring him down. It's a 1st down if it stands, but maybe a hold set him free. That's on the guard, Isaac Seumalo.
Still 1st down.
Rodgers. That'll be caught by the running back, Warren. Good result there after the penalty. They get the yardage back and then some.
How fast things can flip. You find yourself in 1st and a mile after taking a penalty on 1st down. But that chunk play there in the passing game now gets them back in sequence with the chains and brings up a more manageable 2nd down.
On the carry, this is Kenneth Gainwell. And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4, and it leads to 3rd down.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and
1. He'll try and run it here with Warren. Trying to drive his way forward. I'm not sure he got there. Going to depend on the mark, but yeah, he's short. Short, and it's 4th down.
And what a play by the interior of this defensive line. There was nowhere to run. He's able to get in the backfield for a big stop, and it sets up 4th down.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Cameron Bynum. And he is going to score. A pick-6 for the touchdown. So they make the decision on 4th down to try to go for it. Instead, it goes back the other way for a pick-6.
Yeah, and anytime you go for it on 4th down, you're saying, hey, we don't mind rolling the dice and taking some chances. In this case, it backfires. The defense is able to capitalize, and they take it all the way back the other way.
Johnson now to return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Steelers offense getting their final instruction before heading back onto the field. They'll start out 1st down and 10. Now Gainwell. Not much happening there. Just a short game. Here's a 2nd and 9 now from the 29.
319.
From the shotgun, it's A-Rod. Complete Metcalf with the grab. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
1st down. 1st and 10.
Now Rodgers. Short pass taken in by the tight end. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. Great run after the catch in the open field. A pickup of 24.
Steelers. 1st down.
A shotgun snap, and they'll give him to Johnson. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
A 6-yard gain brings up 2nd and 4.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 4. Here's Gainwell. With good blocking leading the way. He's got the 1st down inside the 25.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get him up on 2nd and make it effective.
And he's in! D.K. Metcalf. Touchdown Steelers. Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion. To throw, it's Rodgers. That's incomplete. Oh, they were going for the conversion to get this thing even. Instead, it will remain a 2-point game. So the lead is down to just 2 now in the 4th quarter as they kick it off. On the return, it's Doolin. Whoa! Uh-oh. Woo! And he brings this back all the way to midfield. Here's the Indianapolis offense. Now as they get set to take over once more, they'll do so with 1st and 10. They'll go play action. It's Richardson. On the sideline, he's got down. 13 yards on that pass play. That's good for a Colts 1st down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Here's Richardson. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. The all-pro Cameron Hayward in there to drop him that time. It's a loss of 7. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
Ready?
Now Richardson. He's going to take a shot down the field. That one is batted away into Incomplete. No separation that time. Tightly defended. It brings up fourth down. And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. Steelers offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 30-yard line.
Hey, take 26!
They'll run here with Gainwell. He'll have a 1st down as he gets this up close to the 40-yard line.
And the offensive line does a really nice job winning this play at the point of attack. And once he got the ball, all he had to really do was just find a crease and hit it, and he's able to pick up the 1st down.
Off-balance throw. It's complete. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. Second and inches.
48-yard line.
319!
A run with Gainwell. And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the 1st down. Nice gain of 5. 2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. Metcalf reels it in on the right side. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Here's 1st and 10.
Steelers 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
They'll run with Johnson. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
319! Hey, 88! 88! Watch twins!
They'll go with Johnson. Oh, and the rookie puts it on the deck. It's a fumble. And it will be another turnover as this defense does it again. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll hand this one off to Goodson. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to 3rd down. Now Pittsburgh will bang a timeout here. That's their 2nd. Talk things over before 3rd down. Here's Richardson. Going to keep this himself. 15-yard pickup there. 1st down, Indianapolis. And now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout. Clock stops with 1:06 to go in this one.
And the Colts 1st down.
Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. Second and 11.
Pat the 60, pat the 60.
So this one, a win for the visiting Colts. They're able to build on the solid performance of a week ago.
defines my name?